Belakang. Mundur. Okey. Ya, kita ada melawat Dr. Jayakumar lebih kurang 20 minit dan kita ada perbincangan. We had a 20-minute visit with Jayakumar. He's by and large okay, despite the wear and the tear. But of course, for all the detainees in that condition, the most important thing is the loss of freedom and the sense of injustice. And I'm talking from one who has been detained under the ISA, although in this case it's EO, detention without trial regulations for twice, a sense of gross injustice of being detained. And in this case, the PSM-6, they were initially detained under 122 for waging war, the frightful crime of waging war against the Agong. And it's now very clear that that was charged was in utter bad faith. Utter bad faith, the whole purpose was to be able to keep them for a week and subsequently to hold them under EO. And I think this is a most deplorable act on the part of the authorities in acting in bad faith to hold them for the heinous crime of war against the anti-Pertuan Agong, for which nobody believes, and for which the police and the authorities themselves don't believe, and that's why they have virtually dropped that charge, whether publicly or in interrogation. And the EO, under which they are being held, the interrogation basically for his role as a penggerak for Bersih, which is another gross injustice, a flagrant injustice, because Bersih is for a peaceful and orderly call for free and fair elections, and the Bersih is over. Yes, it's been proved that those who create mischief, breach of peace on 709 were not Bersih or the supporters of Bersih in tens of thousands who have come out as Malaysians, but the police authorities themselves. But in any event, 709 is over, and there is no cause or justification to continue to hold Jayakumar and PSM-6. And we call on the immediate release. This has created a very bad image for the country and for the Prime Minister. If the government is smart, they will release Jayakumar and PSM-5 or the PSM-6 immediately. But if they are obstinate and refuse to begin to admit that they have made mistakes, then Malaysia's international image will continue to be to go down the drain.
Okey, kita pun telah menyatakan pandangan kita sebentar tadi. We also call for the immediate release untuk Dr. Jayakumar, dan mengikut beliau tadi bahawa sepanjang beliau ditahan tidak ada langsung suatu pertuduhan yang serius terhadap berlawan dengan Yang Pertuan Agong ataupun mahupun apa yang dikatakan memudaratkan keselamatan negara. Yang ditekankan adalah isu bersih. Isu bersih, menganjurkan bersih. Dan adakah itu sepatutnya beliau ditahan di bawah EO? Jadi untuk itu saya bagi pihak Pakatan Rakyat, kami semua mendesak supaya kerajaan membebaskan beliau dengan segera, kerana ini adalah satu perkara yang benar-benar tidak mendapati lunas-lunas kemanusiaan dan perundangan negara, dan kita merasakan dia perlu dibebaskan serta-merta.
By tomorrow, Dr. Kumar and the other PSM activists would be in jail for 3 weeks. 1 week under the so-called under remand for so-called frivolous and fabricated allegation based on Section 122, waging war, which is completely nonsensical, and 2 weeks under the EO. The waging war charge was the only precedent we have is the Al Mauna case, where people, had actual guns, killed people, exploded bombs, and that was what waging war was about. And a trial was held, and people were convicted and hung and jailed. It is clear in this case that this was used purely to get a remand order for them. And what we are seeing now for the EO, they were initially given a charge sheet alleging that they were involved, that they are the penggerak of Bersih, and therefore the activities will prejudice national security or public order. And that charge sheet was withdrawn and replaced with a more general allegation of activities prejudicing national security. We can see from all this that these allegations have really no basis. There is no factual basis for their detention. For me, it is clear that the detention of Dr. Kumar and the other PSM activists was done in a very silly and malicious attempt to try to discredit the Bersih rally. And it didn't work. It hasn't worked. Nobody believes the allegations that they are making against Dr. Kumar. We know who Dr. Kumar is. We know his track record. We know the issues he has taken out inside Parliament and outside Parliament. We know the kind of person he is. Nobody believes it. As YB Lim Kit Siang has said, we hope that this government wakes up to this mistake quickly, acknowledges the mistake, and releases Dr. Kumar and all the other detainees immediately. The whole world is now looking at Malaysia and asking what kind of police state do you have, where you can arrest, Kumar is known as the gentle doctor. You can arrest a gentle doctor like this man and hold him like as if he was some dangerous criminal. So I would agree with YB Lim and YB Salahuddin, and this is Pakatan's position. We call for their immediate release, and that is the only way to repair the immense damage that has been caused to Malaysia's international image.